This is Aaron Von Lupton from Morgue magazine, and I want my Toon TV.
Yeah, baby. Thanks, buddy.
Let's go! Hey everybody, welcome to Toon TV. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Toon Dragomir. Yes. How you been, man? So it seems everybody's talking about this hot documentary in theaters now. Super Duper Alice Cooper from the guys at Banger Films. Nothing against those guys. They do great work. But Super Duper Alice Cooper? I don't know, man. That just sounds a little happy-go-lucky to me for a twisted tale of a teenage Jekyll and Hyde. Anyways, you guys know I'm this big, connected guy within a horror world, right? I know everybody. So I did a little digging with my sneaky snooper, and I was able to come up with a list of some of the rejected titles. Oh yeah! Top 6 rejected titles for the documentary Super Duper Alice Cooper. Number 6. Drunken Stupor Alice Cooper.
Yes, I have some more crack cocaine. Probably in one of my drunken stupors.
Number 5. Scooby-Duper Alice Cooper. Number 4. Ice Cream Scooper Alice Cooper.
Oh, everyone likes ice cream, yes indeed they do. Everyone likes ice cream, I do you?
Number 3. Starship Trooper Alice Cooper.
The only good bug is a dead bug.
Number 2. Funky Grouper Alice Cooper.
Does this guy know how to party or what?
What the funk? What the funk? Got into you. Oh, what the funk?
And the number 1 rejected title for the new documentary Super Duper Alice Cooper. Toby Hooper Alice Cooper.
Tonight, our special guest star is one of the world's most talented but frightening performers, Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper!
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
There are so many great stories about how we got the name, and mine is the most boring. I thought, what name would piss off every parent in America if you look like us and you're going to do what we're going to do? I tried to come up with the nicest little old lady name I could think of. Some old lady on your block that would make cookies for all the kids, you know. And I went, Alice Cooper would be a good name. And that was the first name I thought of. It stuck, it just stuck. But I mean, I could have said Mary Thompson, I could have said anything, but Alice Cooper seemed like that little old lady that probably has bodies buried in the basement. At the time, you know, I'm sitting there going, who brings a chicken to the concert? You know, I got my keys, I got my drugs, I got my ticket, I got my chicken, I got my dog, I'm ready to go. The bizarre part of that was the first 5 rows were all people in wheelchairs. So they're the ones that killed the chicken, which makes it even more bizarre. And of course the great thing was Frank Zappa called me the next day and said, did you kill a chicken? And I went, no. And he said, well, don't tell anybody, they love it. And you're the new geek of all time. There was no punk before Iggy and the Stooges. They were the ultimate punk band. And all the guys that were the outsiders became the insiders once they realized we weren't going to stop. you know. And I remember we first did Welcome to My Nightmare in England. The next day, I saw kids on the street with top hats on and black under their eyes, and goth was born right then, you know. And I went, oh, that's kind of cool. You know, kids dressed up like Alice Cooper. This is pretty neat. There was a little kid named Key, who was 4 years old. This little kid, little black-haired kid. And we took him to the studio. We'd go out and get ice cream, and he'd play with the dog. We'd be recording, and he was just our mascot, Keanu Reeves.
No way.
It was Keanu Reeves. And I didn't know that until I saw an interview with him, and he says, yeah, my babysitter used to be Alice Cooper in Toronto. And I went, no, I wasn't. Oh, yeah, I was.
Excellent!
It didn't matter what shape I was in. I was going to make another album. I mean, if I had to do it from bed, I was going to make another album. And I wasn't incapacitated. I was just absolutely, you know, starting to lose memory, starting to lose everything, because, you know, a bottle of whiskey a day will do that. But I was never uncontrolled. I mean, I could sit down and write a lyric for you all day. I just wouldn't remember what I wrote, you know. And then when I sang it, I would go, oh yeah, I get this, okay. In the moment, it was fine. And so I think that's why it's cohesive. You know, a lot of it is cohesive. But I listened back to some of the songs like Tag You're It, you know, and that was the day my dead pet returned to save my life.
Oh, yeah, that's
and I mean, and I went, wow, what's going on inside of there, you know. But I really do enjoy those albums now when I listen to them, because I realize that it was all subconscious. Well, I got this script, and it's called Monster Dog. And they're only going to release it in the Philippines. And I said, well, that sounds great. And I wasn't playing the bad guy, I was playing the lead. I was the Clint Eastwood guy in this, you know. And I said, so I got to learn my lines. I got to get up in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to work all day sober. Yeah, let's do it. So we went to Spain, and we did this movie. The movie was so over the top bloody that even the camera guys had to wear like raincoats. It was just blood everywhere. It was, you know, absurdly into the, it was right when splatter was really starting up and everything. And I said, this is going to be great. And nobody's ever going to see it. Of course, it's in every, you know, video store now. And it's always under turkeys of all time.
You are the monster dog. You are the murdering animal. God damn you! Damn you!
Our very special guest star, Alice Cooper!
And they came to me and they said, you know, do you want to do the Muppet Show? They want you to do the Halloween show. And I went, oh, you know, I'm the scary guy, you know, I don't want to do Muppets, you know, really? You know, and I said, who was on it? And they said, well, Vincent Price, Christopher Lee, Peter Sellers, John Cleese, and I went, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Get away from me, you hulking creep. Vincent, can you stop him, please?
Froggy, you have to admit you do look tasty.
Oh, I'll tune in next week when our topic for discussion will be,
I'm a bit of a devil, but I do love frog's legs.
I never had more fun doing anything in my life as the Muppet Show. We were there in London for a week rehearsing it. And you're rehearsing with these furry things that are so human that you're talking to them like I talk to you. And I mean, I had conversations with Kermit for half an hour. You know, I'm sitting there, you know, during a break, said, so, what are you doing? And he'd say, you know, Piggy's just giving me all kinds of problems. I said,
That's awesome.
Really, you realize you're talking to these characters, and they are so real. And I tell you, to this day, I'd say 3 times a day, no matter where I am, somebody says, so you're the Muppets. It was the greatest thing in the world, doing the Muppets. I would do that show anytime, and the greatest thing. So it's the best thing I ever did, was the Muppets. And it was really fun to do, yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to Toom TV, everybody. Hope you had a super duper good time hanging out with Alice Cooper.
Yeah, Mr. Cooper. You're disgusting.
Until we meet again, my friends. Adios. Damn right.